Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
And I'm Lunchbox.
And on this episode, I got the Irish Red from TrimTab down there in Alabama.
Just in time for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, by the time I get this one filmed, edited, uploaded, and all that shit, it'll be pretty close to St. Patrick's Day, and it'll be an Irish Red. So, all right.
Well, let's see if them people down in Alabama know what they're doing.
Well, you know, here's the thing. I've drank many of their sours, and I'm pretty... I really like their sours.
But this isn't a sour.
Right. I'll tell you
This is a, what?
This
is an Irish red ale that's brewed with caramel malts and chocolate rye.
Well, it's got the right color. That's for damn sure.
I love this color. When a beer is this color, I pretty much know I'm going to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a whole lot of smell or aroma.
Well, there's a whole lot of taste, though.
That's weird.
Okay, the one thing I was worried about was that the rye would be overpowering, but it's not.
The red is. That's definitely a red.
Yeah. There's a lot of malt.
Yeah, and it's got that, not really sweet, more pungent than sweet kick to it.
It's the rye.
That's
the rye. Gives it a little smidge of almost like a spicy note.
Maybe, I don't know, kind of a weird candy. Yeah, that's interesting. But I mean, that's an Irish red too. That's what they're famous for. I don't know if I taste specifically the chocolate rye.
Well, I think
I'm not that.
It's not
attuned to the different ryes.
But it's not so much. All right, now on that chocolate rye, in case anybody else is wondering, that's not like it is a rye that should taste chocolatey. It's a
color
cooked. It is a toasted to a chocolate color.
Gotcha.
I only know that because I know a bunch of home brewers and brewers, and I asked one day, and I said, "Wow, you guys brew with a lot of chocolate." And he's like, "No, actually, it's chocolate toast. It's toasted to the chocolate."
There you go.
This one would be cooked with caramel. It'd be done with caramel malts. So they cooked that one to the caramel, cooked to the caramel stage. Then the next one was done
light
to the
tan versus dark brown.
If anybody does roux, you got the tan roux, the chocolate roux, the peanut butter roux. That's where that is.
Gotcha.
So
learn something.
That's how sometimes you get that kind of coffee flavor, and there's no coffee in it because it got toasted to that really dark brown coffee color.
So, do you have a favorite Irish red? If you do, go down there in the comments. Tell us what your favorite Irish red is. Maybe we can find it and try it. While you're down there, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and my friend here will bring you this stuff 3 times a week.
Yep, it's me and my friends drinking beer. We'll bring you along for the ride.
And tell you what we taste.
Yeah. Now, I think as it's sitting out and warming up,
opening up.
Yeah, warming up is a little better for it too. But most of the darker colored beers,
I start to smell more of it now. Now that it's opened up.
I'm enjoying it more as I'm drinking it.
And it's mellowed.
The first drink, I actually got some little bit of an astringent taste. But as I've drank it more, it's kind of like evened out.
It doesn't pucker as much.
Right.
So it's mellowed just a hair on the air.
Yeah. The only thing that it's a little bit of a negative for me is I'm just having a hard time getting much aroma from it.
Right.
I do really like the smell of beers. That's one of the things that the light colored beers are just a little bit of a turnoff for me, is because they don't have a whole lot of beer smell.
Gotcha.
This one I would like a little more smell. The flavor's nice.
But do you dig it?
Mm-hmm.
Would you have another?
I think I would.
How hard do you think this is to find? Where did you find it? Nashville or Memphis?
This one I got in Memphis.
Okay. So that's even further away from Alabama than Nashville is. If it's in the Memphis market, then it's probably on most of the southeastern states.
Well, it's going to be in larger towns.
Right.
You know, if you're in a bigger town outside of Alabama, I think you can probably find. TrimTab's getting a lot of traction. But does it say anything else interesting? Not really. I mean, right now for me, this is a good beer, but in my opinion, their strong point for me right now is their sours.
Okay, so look for their sours, and then this may be close by.
Yeah. I mean, I like it.
Would you buy a whole 6-pack, or are you just putting a few in a pick six?
I'm
2 in a pick six myself. That's 2 in a pick six.
Yeah. I mean, this one, honestly, this one is more of a bar beer for me. Like if I was at a bar or restaurant,
try this.
I would have one of these just because I think this would be a nice. There is a little beer bar type place in Memphis that I get TrimTabs at because it's a nice size beer. It's gonna be a good beer. They run me like 5.5. You know, that's not bad for a pint of at a bar, a pint of beer.
Right.
No, man, that's good. But yeah, that's just where I'm kind of at on this one.
Can you put a number on it?
In my 1 to 10, 1's the lowest, 10 is the highest. Let's see here. Pour straight out of there. Hard pour a little bit. Give it the smell.
He's trying to get some aroma out of it. 6. I'm pretty close with you.
If I had more aroma, I'd be at 7.
It's enjoyable, but yeah, the aroma thing is kind of weird. You don't smell it before you hit your lips, and yeah. Other than that, I mean, they did a decent red.
It is a nice red.
But there's nothing really stellar about it. There's nothing that really stands out about it that says, wow. So
I also think I
missed greatness by just a little.
I think I would have probably been a little more receptive to it had I not had so many knockout sours from this specific brewery recently.
There you go. His bar of expectation might have been set too high on this one. From all the sours that have overachieved from them. So now he's expecting something spectacular, and it might have come up short.
They just missed a little bit of that wow factor.
I'm enjoying it because I like reds. They're full flavored. But again, like I said, there's nothing that's really stand out about this thing. It just kind of, they did it. I mean, I can't say they didn't do it, and I can't say they fucked up.
I needed a little more smell.
There's just not enough there.
But will I drink it again? Oh, by far. Well, there you have it, folks. Till your next beer adventure.
Cheers.